Good morning, children. Today we are going to discussing about the definition of the mixtures and examples for mixtures and element, compound, and mixtures may be solid, liquid, or gas. And also we discuss about the what are the difference between the compounds and mixtures. Okay. So before going to discuss mixtures and what is the definition of mixtures and examples for mixtures, just we recall what we discussed in last class. Okay, in last class we discussed about the compounds. So what are compounds means? When two or more elements combine chemically in a specific ratio and form a substance of new property, so is called compounds. I will once again repeat it. When two or more elements combine chemically in a specific ratio and form a substance of new property, so is called compounds. Example for compound: water is the best example for compounds. Here water is combining of two hydrogen molecule and one oxygen atom. So okay, here hydrogen and oxygen are combined in a specific ratio 2:1. Okay, so and also here H2O is the molecular formula for water. Here molecular formula is used to represent a compound. Okay, then what is meant by molecular formula? Molecular formula representing the number of atoms in a molecule using a chemical symbols. Representing the number of atoms in a molecule using the chemical symbols is called molecular formula. Here molecular formula represents the or denotes the element of a compound and also the number of atoms present in a compound. Okay, so and also here compound does not possesses the properties of its constituent substance. Okay, it does not possess properties of its constituent substance. That means, so example, sugar is made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So but sugar does not possesses the properties of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so and also here sodium chloride is formed by the Na plus and Cl minus. So okay, here sodium ion and chloride ion are the poisonous, but when they are combined to form common salt, that we call it as NaCl. So it is used in our daily life. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the mixtures with examples. So okay, mixtures, we see many mixtures in our daily life. So here mixtures are substance consisting of two or more substance. Okay, I will once again repeat it. So mixtures are the substance consisting of two or more substance. Okay, mixtures are the substance consisting of two or more substance. Okay, so we see many mixtures in our daily life. So then what are the mixtures? Give examples. Okay, here if two or more substance are mixed together in any ratio. Okay, in compounds two or more substance or two or more elements mixed in a specific ratio, but as in the case of mixtures, if two or more substance are mixed together in any ratio such that they do not undergo any chemical change, but retain their individual properties, then the resulting substance is called mixtures. So but as in the case of compounds, they do not retain their individual properties. Okay, so compound does not possess the individual properties. So but here mixture possesses the individual properties. Okay, I will once again repeat it. What are the mixtures? Give example. If two or more substance are mixed together in any ratio such that they do not undergo any chemical change, but retain their individual properties, then the resulting substance is called mixtures. Okay, I think clear. if two or more substances are mixed together in any ratio such that they do not undergo any chemical change but retain their individual properties, then the resulting substance is called mixtures. Example for mixture: soil. Soil is an example for mixtures. So here soil is combined by sand, clay, salts and residues of animals and plants. Okay. Next we are going to discuss about the element, compound and mixtures may be solid, liquid or gas. Okay. Element, compound, mixtures. Solid. So iron is the example for element in a solid state. Okay. And sugar is the example for compound in a solid state. And soil is the example for mixture in a solid state. Okay. And also mercury is the example per element in a liquid state. So and water is the example per compound in a liquid state, and seawater is the example for mixture in a liquid state. So and oxygen is the example per element in a gaseous state. So carbon dioxide is example per compound at room temperature, so in a gaseous state, and air is the example for mixture in a gaseous state. Okay. Next we are going to discuss difference between the compounds and mixtures. Here first compounds and mixtures. So compounds, when two or more elements combine chemically, compounds are formed. Here compounds are formed by combining of two or more elements. So mixtures, when two or more substances mix physically. Here when two or more substances mix physically, mixtures are formed. Here elements are combined, here substances are combined. Okay. So second point, the constituents of compounds are combined in a definite ratio or proportion. Okay. Here constituents of compounds are combined in a definite ratio or specific ratio. So but as in the case of mixtures, the constituents of a mixture may be mixed in any proportion. Okay, does not have any specific proportion. So mixtures may be mixed in any proportion. Okay. Next point, the constituent of a substance of a compound do not retain their original properties after combination. Okay. So after combining of two or more elements, here the compound does not retain their original properties after combination. Okay. So but here in the case of mixtures, the constituents of a substance of a mixture retain their individual properties after the combining also. Okay. So here fourth point, the constituents of a compounds cannot be separated by simple methods without chemical reactions. Yeah, I will once again repeat it. The constituents of a compounds cannot be separated by simple methods. That means so without chemical reactions. Here the constituents of a mixtures can be separated by simple methods. Okay. Here are some fill in the blanks are there. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Elements consists of a group of same type of atoms or particles. Okay. Element consists of a group of same type of atoms or particles. Next, so compound consists of a group of atoms of different element. Okay. Compound consists of a group of atoms of different element. So next, compound is formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in a specific ratio with a substance having new property. Okay. So this is complete of this lesson. Thank you, one and all.